Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on Moodeng. We're covering it again. Has been incredibly bullish over the last, since the Asian session, basically. As you can see, it started rallying overnight after hitting that support level and that fair value gap. I mean, those fair value gaps sometimes they're super overpowered, right? You can see this one got filled. Then we created a local double bottom here, and we started rallying. But I do have an opinion on this, all right? So far, price action is great. I do think there's some things you need to know, all right? So in this video, we're just going to do a full technical update. We'll also do a bit of an update on my last video. My last video was on Friday. What I said there is that I thought it was most likely that Moodeng would continue dropping, which we did, so that was correct. However, the main level I said, all right, well, there I think it's a good idea to potentially buy Moodeng again. Is lower, all right? So the main level we talked about is this level right here between 16 and 14 cents, where we also have a fair value gap, and then also in combination with a very strong support level historically. 15 cents is obviously also a psychological support level, and we have the 0.618 fib and 30-day rolling VWAP there, and we did not hit that level. We started rallying earlier. I mean, you can see on the daily time frame, there was also a 200 EMA. At 17.5 cents, which is also a bit of a psychological level, and then on the 4-hour time frame, like I said, there was also a fair value gap. So in that sense, I was wrong. I thought we would drop down a little bit lower, but I still think that 15 cents is a great buy area, right? So that we pumped from here doesn't change my perspective on when you should buy Moodeng. And I think in general, with this move we're seeing right now, I would be a little bit careful. All right, this is a move on a Sunday. A lot of cryptos similar to Moodeng are rallying as well, and the volume for Moodeng is also incredibly high, right? So would I short Moodeng? 1000% no. All right, Moodeng is in the top 3 in volume right now, above Solana, above Dogecoin, above Pepe. And there's similar meme coins such as Nero, Whiff, Peanut, People, and Goat, which is an AI agent, but still they're rallying as well. And those all rallied together as well in the last 2 weeks, right? So there's some sort of a connection. What it is, I don't know. Maybe the same market maker. So Moodeng definitely is strong, but if you compare this move, or if you look at this move right now, and you compare it to the moves we've had before, first of all, the volume is much lower. The spot volume is much lower. Perpetual futures volume, which is ultimately what you can see right here, is incredibly high. That's why I wouldn't short it, because those shorts will get liquidated. But the total volume is lower than the moves we've had before. Pretty much lower as well, right? So more than 50% lower. And then if you zoom all the way out, like Moodeng is getting into that resistance level again around 30 cents, which, by the way, where we also left an imbalance still, right? So we could just be filling this imbalance. So therefore, for the fact that this is on a Sunday with lower volume into a main resistance level, I would be very careful, all right? I don't see... Look, obviously, like, if a coin has volume like Moodeng has, like, we can spike up incredibly high, and we can rally, certainly. However, given all those reasons I've given you before, I would say it's most likely that Moodeng, yeah, maybe it's going to spike up higher, but I do still think that we are close to a very strong resistance level, and that from that resistance level, we will, again, start to dump again, all right? Because you can see, like, yes, this was a good move, but like I said before, and I'm starting to sound like a broken record player right now, but the volume was lower, and now we've also left a lot of imbalances here to the downside, which means that we can easily fall back down as well. So yeah, I mean, Moodeng is in a bit of a strange position. If you're in profits right now, I would consider taking partial profits at least. I wouldn't short Moodeng given the fact of the high perpetual futures volume, which makes it highly likely that we'll spike up and liquidate shorts like we've done before. But I wouldn't long either unless we actually are able to get more volume and break above 30 cents. Then I would long the breakout, right? But those, I think that's ultimately what you need to know about Moodeng. So hopefully it helps. If you do have any questions, make sure to join the Telegram or the Discord groups. That's the best way to reach out to me. But for now, have a great Sunday. Take care and bye.